Good morning, everybody. Alright, let's get to it. So, you know the drill, Forex Factory, Tuesday, October 11th, 2022, 1200 hours Eastern, FOMC member master speaks. Medium impact. Not sure what, if any, effect or volatility that'll inject, but that's something worth noting. Alright, so let's get to it. I was doing some analysis offline, just trying to get recalibrated with everything. Sorry, looks like I had lost some connection for some reason. So monthly, again, still think we're bearish. We'll probably come to fill this fair value gap here. Let's just say that's not that. Come to fill this fair value gap. Come down to this low. What? Excuse me. Sorry, huskies are so demanding and vocal. Anyways, we tapped into this monthly bearish order block here and had a nice rejection off of it. So first target would be to fill in this fair value gap down here, and then we'd look for PD arrays in the lower time frames. So on the monthly, we're still bearish. Let's go down to the weekly. Weekly, same sort of deal. First week, as I mentioned last week, I believe that it's going to be the Judas swing up for the month, and that's exactly what it did. Tapped into this weekly fair value gap. We didn't get all the way up into the order block. We rejected off of there nicely. I think our target is, again, on the lower time frame here, our target is the previous week low. I still think we're going to come up at some point during this week to come down. Maybe we don't take out this low this week. Who knows? That might be for week 3 of the month, because it's kind of setting up to be a bullish week. We do have, I believe it's CPI, so we do have quite some firework style events coming up later on the week that may push us down. Who knows? But I think right now we might have another kind of bullish but inside week. So weekly, rejected off the fair value gap, didn't quite reach into the order block, and we've got some imbalances here that I've got noted out, that I think we may want to come in. We've got a weekly volume imbalance, so that's something that's probably worth noting here. So we can say volume imbalance right in there. Technically the fair value gap, this one should be there, but I'll leave it up to here. So weekly, we're still bearish. This current week, I think we might be bullish just because and I'll get to it once we get on the daily. So looking at the daily, Monday the 10th down. Tuesday, we've now taken out Monday's low, so we've created a low. So potentially here's the low of the week, right? And my previous guess of high of a week was somewhere around here, around the 50% of this level, but we do have a aggressive move up, aggressive move down, and we've created a balanced price range here that's created by the fair value gap on the upside and the fair value gap on the downside, and you take the smallest of the two. That's the balanced price range. So price may reach up into there and then sell off. So that's why I believe that we have a bullish week to come and take out previous week low. So this is a draw on liquidity, ultimately getting down into this volume imbalance here. So that's on the daily. Looking at the 3 hour, where we are now, we haven't quite taken out those lows yet. There's nothing super clear here, just a tiny little fair value gap here. We've got relative equal highs here. That might be a draw on liquidity. Another draw on liquidity here. We've got imbalances here. There's that balanced price range. There's an order block on the 3 hour, so we might wake up, tap into here. So let me just note that out. Let me just draw the line. So we may tap into this 3 hour order block up here. There's our balanced price range. We've also got a fair value gap right in here. So there's a lot of things, a lot of draw on liquidity on the upside, which supports the idea that we're gonna have a bullish, some push to the upside. But we could very well just slam down and just say, screw all that, and that's it. On the hourly, not much, just nasty price action. There's just, again, imbalances up here, here, balanced price range. So everything's kind of pointing up. I believe this was a daily volume imbalance that we may come back and revisit. We do have an hourly order block here, but that one, and this fair value gap, but that's already been tapped. So we got some aggressive move to the upside. We did leave some relative equal lows here. I don't think I noted that on the, relative equal lows here. So that's another draw on liquidity to the downside, but that we may come revisit that later on. Relative equal lows on the hourly. We've got a aggressive move to the upside, got some fair value gaps here, and as I mentioned, this is Monday. To hit Tuesday. So we've taken out, so we may have something like this where we've got low, high, low. So low of the week on Tuesday, come push up, and then slam down for CPI. Kind of like that that tool. It's pretty cool. Never used that. Okay. So 15-minute. All right. let's see where things stand now. So now we're back on our 5-minute, 1-minute chart. Pools of liquidity, we note them out. Got relative equal lows here. $8.30, we got another pool of liquidity here. Had an aggressive move down below the previous day low, and we're kind of just chopping. There's not really anything clear as of yet. Looking at the 1 minute here, looks like we just took out some liquidity. We got a nice imbalance here. This tapped into this fair value gap here, so that's something to note. Happened right at 8:30. Tapped into this fair value gap here on the 15 minute. Sorry. Here's a 5 minute. Very small fair value gap on the hourly. Not super convinced. 15 minute fair value gap sold off, but let's see. 5 minute, trying to see. We don't really have any break in market structure in either direction. Looks like we're just taking people out, but this is worthy to note that we did tap into this fair value gap here and we're sold off immediately. And we have this other fair value gap here. Like we might be gunning for that liquidity down below. I don't know, or it could just be Chop City, because seems to be what we might want to do. Let's see. Oh, tomorrow we have PPI. Should be at 8:30, which should be kind of crazy. And then we have FOMC. Oh goodness. Then Thursday we have CPI, core CPI. Oh, that's gonna be fireworks. And then Friday, core retail sales. Okay, so I guess noteworthy, tapped into fair value gap, aggressive sell down, another fair value gap right here, continued fair value gap on the 1 minute, 5 minute, tapped into the fair value gap right up here, sold off, tapped into 1 minute fair value gap right here, and selling off quite aggressively. So it may be gunning for this liquidity here. So if we get a second leg, I guess this is already multiple legs down. So let's see. That was already the retracement up, pulling down. Okay. So now, what I think we'll want to do is I don't really see any fair value gaps here. 35, 95, 96 to 50. Stop above this high. 3601. Oh. Chop City. Alright, took a trade. I don't know if I took two or not. It's a little confusing. Sorry, I'm trying to manage like 3 accounts here. Push-ups. All right. 20 push-ups. All right. Not liking this price action. So, gonna move my stop closer. Because because we need to be accelerating down if we're gonna go. So it's gonna take me out. Okay. Not great price action. Probably held my stop too tight, but that's okay. Let's see. Looking at this. Probably generating liquidity here. I don't see a fair value gap that we want to tap into on the 5-minute. But I'm glad I'm out. Not great price action, so not too mad about it. Did miss the move here, basically. But that's okay. So, given this fact, it looks like, I don't know, because we've already retraced here. There's no fair value gaps to the downside. We may get something like this. To take out the highs there. So I can wait for that. And if that doesn't pan out, then I'm done for the day. next thing I'm looking at is for this high get broken through, create a break in market structure, a secondary confirmation. Secondary confirmation would be this one here, break in market structure to bring us up to take out these highs. So I'm not going to be too hasteful in trying to get in, because as you can see, the market's just chopping around quite nastily. It just came in and almost filled this fair value gap on the 5-minute up here. There's really nothing on the 1-minute. Oh, this is crazy. Wow, look at that displacement. The exact move I was waiting for. Isn't that lovely? So maybe it's chopping around waiting for the news. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Good morning. How was the workout? Killer. You think Ryan's class is easy, huh? You think Ryan's class is easy? Dude, I start streaming and talking, and he was just dead asleep. He gets up and he's like, I don't want to hear your bullshit. Streaming. No, streaming. And then he starts bugging to go outside. He's like, I want to sleep in peace. I was like, are you kidding me, bro? Yeah. Okay, new plan of action. Looks like my target is gonna go get hit. Unfortunately, I got stopped out, which is a bummer. Still, the price action is not very clean. Had some nice entries up here, but down here it's extremely choppy. So, with that being said, what I'd like to see is something like this. Where we get a fair value gap break and marker structure here and a fair value gap entry to go up, but don't think that I'll be around for that. So I'd like to try and finish my day early. It's a bummer though. This was nice target being hit. Sweet rejection off the 5-minute fair value gap up here. There it goes. Target's been hit. Now we look for move up potentially. And maybe that's what Mester does. FOMC member Mester. Who knows? You got one?
Yeah, I've been wanting to try one and they said free returns.
Oh, I used it. Feels pretty good. Tony had one.
I do something. Try not to Tylenol anymore. But shit, my back is killing me. Excuse me.
Golly, what in the world?
Oh shit, sorry.
It's disgusting. I've never even heard of Deal Day.
It's because Target does this and Amazon started doing it too, and now all these other places are also doing it.
Everybody wants to hurt
It's
these.
like really stupid looking. I don't think I've ever seen a stupid guy. It's so weird. Oh shit!
That's
Like, alright, you make a way too much
Yeah.
noise in my area.
you kind of are.
It was because I was reading Bella's like up, but she's like, where she's still laying on her stomach. And then you get her like that.
She gets cranky.
And then you sit up. But now she's just like enjoying her, sucking her beak. She like probably like loves when she wakes up with it, because usually like it falls out.
So, looking at breaking market structure potentially here. We just took out the low. And we had nice large displacement. it just misses by one tick? No. Looks like we may have created an order block. Let's move up our entry. Entry got missed by literally one. No, it came down to the tick and didn't get us in. Wow. Trips us in. Trade number 2. Trade number 2 means another 20 push-ups. Looks like we might get stopped out though. Let's see if this 1 minute order block holds. Not looking too great. Hard rejection off that fair value gap. There's probably the stop out. Just came back and filled in that order block. That means that we would probably need a break above this high here to consider that. Oops. To consider that the break in market structure. This order block isn't gonna sustain. Just generating liquidity here. Yep, there it goes. Goes running off again. Okay. So both you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's go at it.
Sissy is? No. Alright, let's go get the Sissy monster. Go, please. Oh, my sister.
All right, third trade, another 20 push-ups. Okay, it's 20. All right. This one stops out, definitely done, but I want to see aggression to the upside because first trade idea played out, just had my stop too tight. Can't imagine they leave this there, but they certainly can. Let's get some water. So, looks like it's the third stop out on the day. Not cool. Yep. Okay, I'm done. That's it for the day. Oh, wow. I didn't even have my trade going. Lovely.